Hey everyone, it's Ivan, kitbadger.com, out here for another review. Today, talking weapon lights, this little guy right here, which is the SureFire XSC for the P365. We'll start with what it is, a weapon light. Probably familiar with SureFire, maker of the kind of gold standard as far as pistol lights go, X300 Ultra. And this is one of their forays into a compact light for a subcompact pistol. This right here being for the P365 or P365 XL. And it is basically a small light. It actually clamps onto Sig's rail, I guess we'll call it a rail, rather than having like Picatinny or anything like that. They actually have, it's like a clamp style, so it actually goes on there that way. And yeah, it is made and sized for this pistol. With that, there's some kind of cool features built into it. Right here, this Allen screw actually clamps it to the rail onto the 365 XL. And then on both the right side and the left side, we have these paddles to actually activate the light. We can press down and hold for a momentary, or we can click it on for a constant on. Then this piece right here is removable. It's the battery. We move this piece forward, pull it out. Battery comes out like that, and there's 3 indicator lights. Also, there's a button. Press the button, it'll show you battery status, 2 of 3. So if I want to charge it, it comes with this charger right here, micro USB, and you go ahead and take this, plug it in, plug that into your micro USB, and charge your battery. The P365, not really a competition gun, it is a carry gun. So with that, I have actually been carrying this light on this gun for a while and fits quite nicely in this. This is my FO3 holster, forward of 3 o'clock by Black Point Tactical. The DCC clips, they do not like to let go. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. There are a number of manufacturers that make holsters for it. I have been carrying it on this one, or in this one rather. What has been my experience with this XSC? Well, I've had it and shot it on this gun a lot. One, doing some shoot house runs to include just some dry runs. And also some live runs through the house, again, with this XSC, running a suppressor as well.
Whether sought or unsought by the military-industrial complex, the potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes. vital element in keeping the peace of our military structure. Our arms must be mighty, ready for instant action, so that no potential aggressor may be tempted to risk his own destruction. In addition to that, I've been carrying it with this light
as my carry pistol for probably a better part of a year at this point. So how bright is this XSC? Can you see everything with it at night? Well, it's 350 lumens. Is it comparable to the X300 Ultra? Absolutely not. Like, it is a compact light for a compact gun. I did go out, however, with a IPSC, I believe at 10, 25, and 50 yards, and here's what I got between this and a X300 Ultra. All right, here we are at 10 yards. This is the SureFire XSC-P365 on my 365 XL. Again, 10 yards, IPSC target. Right here is the SureFire X300 Ultra on a Walther PDP. Definitely a different class of light and gun. And back to the XSC, 10 yards. Right here, back at 25 yards, IPSC target, illuminated with the XSC-P365. And switching over to the X300 Ultra. Again, 25 yards, and back to the XSC. Here we are back at 50 yards, illuminating that IPSC target with the SureFire XSC-P365. And then that same target illuminated with X300 Ultra at 50 yards. And back to the XSC. This definitely did not put out the same light as that X300 Ultra. Different lights, different use cases. This one made for a compact pistol versus X300 Ultra, like a duty light for duty guns. Not that you couldn't carry concealed on a larger pistol. But where's the place for this? Well, on a small pistol. Would I like it to be brighter? Probably. Can definitely still distinguish stuff. I mean, bright light at night, especially when your eyes start to age, kind of the brighter the better, as far as like, oh, is that a cell phone or is that a gun? Because there's a lot of liability attached to every bullet. I will say it's definitely, in my experience, I think plenty of light within kind of 25 yards and in with respect to target ID, identifying weapons, and things like that. Especially if this is like also your nightstand gun, inside a house, reflecting off walls and everything like that. Definitely a good amount of light. If you're looking for a light for small compact pistol, P365, 365 XL, check out the XSC. Again, some of the features I definitely appreciate is the rechargeable battery, to include just being able to take it off, see where the power level's at, rather than ideally constantly checking your batteries, which isn't a ton of fun. This definitely makes that easier. You walk out the door with a known good, which is a positive, especially if this is your life-saving tool. Overall, I've been pretty pleased with it. Price-wise, you can get them usually around 320 bucks or so. There'll be links down below. And yeah, overall, it's done a good job for me. But lastly, if you appreciate my content and want to support it, greatly appreciate it. One of the ways is supporting me directly through Patreon, little as $1 a month. Gets you early access to videos, well as exclusive content, and active Discord. If you have questions for me, happy to answer them over there. And ultimately, it helps me go out and create more content for you. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.